Hello everyone, here we are in Hanover. It's been a full week for 300 people on the ground, joining and leading conversations, showcasing our automation and energy technologies, and meeting business, policy and government leaders to discuss Europe's key industrial challenges and how we can support them. So, against the backdrop of increasing global competition, rapidly developing technologies, evolving regulation, and volatile energy and raw material prices, let me share a few key themes that kept coming up again and again in our conversations over the past few days. Energy prices and the volatility around them has become a real constraint on growth. Not just because our European industries face prices that can be up to 3 times higher than in other geographies, but also because of the high volatility which makes planning harder, whether that's for production, investment, or hiring. Industrial leaders are now looking at every major energy use and asking, can this be done more efficiently and more predictably? Can we reduce our exposure to fuel? It's no surprise that electrification and energy efficiency are moving quickly up the board agenda. But the real advantage comes when electrification is combined with digitalization. And this is something we were able to clearly showcase here. When energy management is combined with digital technologies, companies can reduce energy consumption by around 30%, and even in some cases up to 50%. Data turns energy from a cost you react to into something you actively manage through monitoring, forecasting, optimization, and load management. What also came through clearly this week was a strong interest in modernization and in making the most of what companies already have. That should not come as a surprise in Europe, where industry is largely brownfield and where most needs are not about building new or expanding infrastructure, but about modernizing what already exists without tearing everything out. The traditional rip and replace technological approach is clearly being taken off the table, enabled by open software-defined automation. Today, most companies operate more than 10 different hardware systems that don't speak the same language, creating complexity. A software-defined layer changes that by allowing systems to connect and share data and evolve over time, making upgrades faster, simpler, and more scalable without major new hardware investments. We also have the opportunity here to share and really discuss the proof of concept approach we take at Schneider Electric, both in our own factories and with our customers. The message resonated clearly. Identify the use case that truly match your business need, test the proof of concept, and then scale and scale again. That combination is increasingly seen as a winning one, and it reflects what we heard throughout Hanover, the value of working with partners who are not just technology providers, but also practitioners. What also clearly stood out this week was the growing level of interest and concern about cybersecurity. You could sense how cyber is winning space at the top of industrial leaders' agendas, and not just among the largest players. Even smaller companies were very clear. This is no longer theoretical. Cybersecurity has become an operational requirement. It's about ensuring continuity, but it's also about trust. Trust between partners, regulators, and across entire industrial ecosystems. As industries become more connected, leaders recognize that without secure foundations, they simply cannot scale. They need to strengthen resilience with better monitoring and early warning, and a cybersecurity approach that is truly end-to-end. Finally, there was a shared view that policies have a key role to play in accelerating competitiveness. What we heard this week is that industry knows what needs to happen on the ground, but often feels a disconnect when it comes to turning ambition into execution. There is a clear call to create the right context for investment, with the right incentives, support for digitalization and electrification, faster permitting, and especially for small and medium enterprises, simpler processes and easier access to finance. Long-term visibility and consistent policies are increasingly seen as essential. In this context, governments play an important enabling role. What industry is calling for is a supportive investment environment, one that reduces friction in deployment and ensures policy translates into real outcomes. If Europe wants industry to invest here, remain competitive and deploy at scale, predictability, simplification, and the right incentive signals are key. Overall, what really stood out this week is an industry that is highly aware of its needs to digitalize and to better manage energy. The technologies are ready, and what we clearly see is the importance of managing digitalization and energy together, not as separate conversation, but as one combined lever for performance, efficiency, and resilience. Thank you everyone who came by for the open and insightful conversations this week in Hanover. They were incredibly valuable and they will clearly shape how we move forward together.